We love going in the water for a cool swim to get away from the scorching summer air. We choose a beautiful lake or beach, get in, and unwind. Unfortunately, some of us are unprepared for what these bodies of water have to offer. Some include snakes, sharks, and dangerous poisons that can kill you in a matter of seconds. Hello everyone! Today we will mention 15 such places you should never swim in. So stay with us until the end of the video to know about them and avoid going to such places. 1. The Boiling Lake. One of the most dangerous places to swim is Dominica's Boiling Lake. The existence of scalding hot magma beneath the surface is what makes this site so deadly. This magma causes the water to reach the boiling point, causing the lake to literally boil. Yikes! If you ever scalded yourself with boiling water, you'll understand how painful this lake is. The anguish would be made worse by the fact that after a few moments, your entire body will be engulfed in the substance. If you want to avoid the hottest swim of your life, we strongly advise you to stay away from the boiling lake. Yet what if you went somewhere less conspicuous, but just as deadly? 2. Jacob's Well. The lake here is something you should avoid, even if it doesn't belong to someone named Jacob. This lake, located in south-central Texas, is a force to be reckoned with. It is, however, one of the colder lakes in that its waters are so transparent that you could stare straight down to the bottom if you wanted to. The lake is particularly unique in that it contains a network of tunnels and caverns beneath it that allow visitors to explore the depths in ways that are not generally available to lake visitors. However, there is a risk associated with the abundance of beauty. 3. The Nile River. Despite its status as the cradle of humanity, the Nile River is one of those sites where swimming is not recommended. And why? You might wonder. Because it's teeming with dreadful crocodiles. They aren't the most deadly critters to come across while swimming, but they are among the most likely to kill you. In the North African Nile, for example, there are about 100 crocodile attacks every year. 4. Hanakapi Beach. Beaches in Hawaii are well loved, and with good reason. Sand beaches, coral reefs, and even severe sunburns can be found along their coasts. They do, however, occasionally host strong riptides. There have been around 80 deaths on one beach in particular, Hanakapi Beach. If you want to avoid getting towed out to sea, this is something to think about. Don't be one of the people that tries to swim against the current. The currents they lurk beneath can be devastating once they crash. 5. Bubbly Creek. Bubbly Creek is a section of the Chicago River where swimming is not recommended. This is due to a number of factors. One of the most serious concerns is the amount of filthy runoff that will enter the river. Much of the lake, for example, has been covered in discarded meat, feces, and other disgusting stuff. This material began to degrade over time, resulting in the bubbles that can be seen in the lake. Furthermore, the lake has become so poisonous that fish and other animals are unable to survive in it. If you are searching for a great spot to swim, you might want to hunt for a beach somewhere else. It's not a good idea to be near the Chicago River. 6. Sambisan Hole. Thailand is a destination on many people's travel bucket lists. It has some of the most stunning beaches, landscapes, and food that many of us would kill for, especially if we have nut allergies. Anyway, Sambisan Hole is another deadly location in Thai territory. The Sambisan Hole is one of Thailand's deepest diving locations. 7. Lake Karachay. Lake Karachay is a Russian lake in the center of the country. It is one of the most poisonous lakes on the planet. Why? Because the Russian government had contaminated it with poisonous trash during a time when such regulations did not exist. As a result, it has become so toxic that swimming in it can kill you in less than an hour. 8. Eagle's Nest Sinkhole. This sinkhole in Florida is safe to swim in but perilous to dive in. At least 10 people have died as a result of the hole, which reaches depths of less than 300 feet. As a result, the hole had been blocked forever to safeguard the safety of the inhabitants. This is a spot you'd better avoid because of the risk of the holes inside the sink. You can, however, enter the hole if you're an experienced diver. You'll want to come to a halt as soon as you reach the underwater sign. It warns you about what we just told you. If you go too deep, you can get stranded. It's possible that you'll drown as a result. 9. Kipu Falls. Kipu Falls is one of the most visited tourist attractions in the area. It's also a spot where a lot of tourists have died from drowning. While it's unclear why people have drowned there, the waves have claimed the lives of a number of them. These deaths are shrouded in legend, with legends of ancient gods and underground whirlpools. However, the most likely answer is just a huge volume of traffic. The more tourists there are, especially those who are drunk, the more likely people are to drown. The explanation behind shark attacks and other such incidents is the same. The more people in the water, the more probable a subset of those individuals will be attacked. 10. The Amazon Basin. There are numerous reasons why the Amazon Basin in South America is deadly. To begin with, there are so many predators in its waters that a light and breezy swim could result in a terrible degeneration as a result of being eaten. Piranhas, barracudas, and all the small creatures that attract them are just a few of the nasty predators. It's also the home of the kangaroo, one of the most scary small fish on the earth. While it's unclear whether the fish will accomplish what many say it will, swim up the urinary tract to devour your genitals, many others have claimed the contrary, but we're going to let the terror of this prospect sink in for a bit. 11. Lake Victoria. Lake Victoria is the largest lake in Africa and the world's third largest lake. Some of it, on the other hand, is not something you'd want to swim in. The number of deaths that occur in the lake each year is one of the reasons why it is so dangerous. So far, roughly 5,000 people have been counted. That's a big number. The lake's own unique weather system is part of what makes it so dangerous. As a result, the weather can shift in a matter of seconds, from brilliant and sunny to dreadful and dreary. If you're swimming in the middle of a storm, you might have gotten a little bit more than you bargained for. 12. Horseshoe Lake. Horseshoe Lake is one of the many lakes that California has to offer. One of the most scary aspects of the lake is the extremely high levels of carbon dioxide present. And where did this carbon dioxide come from, you might wonder. It was caused by a long sequence of earthquakes that completely wrecked the area. Carbon dioxide was emitted from the ground as a result of the tremors. The outcome of this emission was the extinction of all neighboring plants. On your journey to the location, you'll see a great number of dead trees. These will only be shown if you choose to ignore our list and swim in these locations anyhow. 13. Rio Tinto. Rio Tinto is located in Spain. Unfortunately, the area's past has resulted in the reddening of the waters that dwell it. This is due to the fact that the location was once a mine, and the mine's drainage had severely polluted the lake. As a result, the pollution is extremely corrosive. Avoid. If you're looking for a leisurely swim, this is probably not the lake for you. Instead, you might want to find a place where you won't dissolve if you stay in the water for too long. Contrary to Rio Tinto, the end result would be a lovely refreshment. 14. The Ganges River. Industrialization has a number of advantages. It provides you with greater technology, a stronger economy, and as a result, a more vibrant city life. It does, however, have a dark side. Pollution, carbon emissions, and a slew of other calamities will follow. The Ganges River in India has become one of the most unsafe places to swim as a result of this industrialization. 15. Gansbai. Gansbai is a South African island off the coast. However, because of the abundance of sharks, the area has been dubbed Shark Alley. This is bad because sharks are capable of killing a large number of people. You don't want to be one of these folks for the most part. Well, I think it's better to avoid going to such places. What do you think? Let me know in the comments section below. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell to receive notification of our future videos. Thanks for watching.